So today I'm going to show you how you can make highly customized, automated client proposals to save you time in the onboarding process. Let's get into it. The tools we're going to use for this are Make.com, Google Drive, and Google Sheets. So firstly, what we need is to come into Google Drive and make sure that you have a template Google Slides presentation. So this sheet here is our client info. It has the date that you're wanting to put the proposal together, client name, company info, the problem of theirs that you're solving, and then the value proposition, so prop 1 and prop 2. And these columns are going to be important because this is going to be the information that's going to get input into the template. And obviously I've manually entered this, but you can speed this up through automating information coming through from your CRM or from a form. So for example, John Doe here could have entered in their company name and their company info, as well as the problems they're having. And then you can use a ChatGPT or an AI system to generate a value proposition as well. So you're not having to put all this information in. But today we're just going to keep it simple. This is the information we have. So here's the client presentation template. You can obviously make it as fancy as you want and include as much information as you want. I'm just showing you some of the basics here. So we've got a Google Slides template made. You see I've got a lot of information within the curly brackets, and you'll see these variables relate to what we have in our other Google Sheet. So company name, company info, problem, value prop, etc. Company name, client name, day, company info. So essentially, as part of this automation, we are pre-populating this variable with where we want it to go. So anything here, client info, is going to be, company info here is going to be this information will get passed through into company information here. This is going to be done through the automation. Okay, let's get into building the automation itself. So to kick things off, we need to open up a new scenario. Here we are. We're going to do Google Sheets. I'm going to do watch new rows. This is automatically already connected to my account, but you just want to make sure that you have this connected to your appropriate Google Sheets account. And then we're going to select where we're going to go for the spreadsheet, and we obviously know the name of it is client info. So I've got it saved in here. Client info, there it is. And then the sheet name, I believe, is just sheet 1. Does it contain headers? Yes, it does. And are they within this parameter, A1 to Z1? Yes, they are. Cool. So we go here. And then what we need to do is select a Google Slide. So show more. You've got a few options here, but what we're going to do is create a presentation from a template. And here it says you create a new presentation by replacing all the tags with any of this information within inside of curly brackets. So this is what we're going to do. Going to create the Google slide. Again, make sure it's connected. Here you actually get to choose the title for what you want to this document based off of the inputs from the Google Sheets. So for here, I'm going to go with, this is a presentation for a company, so I'll probably do the company name, presentation. Okay, you can obviously name it however you want, and it helps that you can use any of this information too. Then you come into presentation ID. So this is where we're looking for the template that you're going to use. This one is saved in some file path, so I'm just going to go find that. And it should be called, yep, there it is, client presentation template. So now that's basically finding the template that we wanted to use, which is the one that we have shown you back here. Okay. Now we get to the part where this has now picked up all of the information that has been saved inside the curly brackets, so the variables. So the more variables that you had in this template here, the more that it would pick up here. So now we just have to make sure we map them correctly. And so you just come into this, and this is, you just do this the whole way. Make sure that you're mapping it correctly. Cool. So now I've mapped all the information correctly. Now I get to choose where I want this information to be saved to. So I want to save it in my drive, but probably in a specific file path as well. So I'm just going to save it in here. Demo flows in my client proposals. And this will be saved in this location with this name. So company name, presentation. Obviously, I'm just doing this for this purpose. You can call it whatever you want. Okay. And then we want to do, this should be all the modules set up and working. So now what we want to do is just hit run once. And you can see from here, this is provided the information. This is suggesting this worked correctly. And then we'll come into client proposals. If I hit refresh, we can now see John's plumbing presentation has been created. Let's open it up and see. So we've got, if you remember, this was the company name, then the client name and the date. Then we've got their name, their information. This is the information about the business. This is the problem that we're trying to solve. And then this is our value prop or our solution. So save time from admin through automation services, or we can use AI automation to make sure that more deals get closed. Cool. And that is it.